Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of your United States Air Force and all the air crew of Virtual Air Combat Command, we welcome you to the 2020 Virtual Beach Blast Air Show. I am Virtual A10 Demo Team Superintendent Chris Max G's Oliver from Daytona Beach, Florida. As a member of Virtual Air Combat Command's 355th Fighter Wing, located at Davis-Monthan Air Force Base in Tucson, Arizona, it is my distinct pleasure to describe to you a capability demonstration by the world's most heavily armed and armored close air support aircraft, the rugged and dependable A10 Thunderbolt II. Our mission is to provide the close air support needed for our Army, Marine, and all other allied ground forces, so they can operate anywhere, anytime. Since 9/11, the United States Air Force has provided over 700,000 air missions in support of today's joint fight. The Virtual A10 Demonstration pilot is Ali Calico Price from Surrey in the United Kingdom. Calico has over 10 years of flight simulator experience as well as over 700 real-world flying hours in aircraft ranging from the Cessna 152, Diamond DA-42, and his current full-time career aircraft, the Airbus A320. The A10 is capable of operating from much shorter runways than conventional fighter or attack aircraft. Calico demonstrated that capability today when he lifted off in only 1,500 feet. In fact, even with a 16,000-pound bomb load, A10s can still take off in less than 4,000 feet. Because of its toughness, tenacity, and devastatingly good looks, the people who know it best, the pilots who fly it, and the mechanics who maintain it, have unofficially dubbed it the Warthog. Air Combat Command, Pacific Air Forces, the International Guard, and the Air Force Reserves all fly the A10.
This is how legends are made.
Ladies and gentlemen, from behind and to your right, Calico and the A10 Thunderbolt II. Watch now as Calico pulls the A10 straight into the vertical, demonstrating the Warthog's power and maneuverability in all attitudes of flight. Calico is now repositioning the A10 for a pass down the show line, where it will perform a double aileron roll at show center. During this maneuver, he will demonstrate the Hog's rapid roll capabilities by rolling his 35,000-pound aircraft at 200 degrees per second. And now, from the left, Calico displaying the Warthog's rolling maneuverability. Calico is now positioning his A10 for a slow roll along the show line to demonstrate the Hog's precise handling characteristics. As he rolls, you will notice his unique camouflage, the black and white invasion stripes painted on the wings and engine nacelles. These were used during the Second World War by the Allies in order to aid identification of friendly aircraft in the air and on the ground. Now, from the right, the slow roll. Calico is now performing a classic aerobatic maneuver, the Cuban 8. It's the A-10's remarkable maneuverability that enables it to perform its close air support mission. Twisting and turning low over the battlefield, the Warthog can deliver devastating firepower, destroying targets in close proximity to ground forces. The A-10's arsenal includes GPS laser-guided and general-purpose bombs, Maverick missiles, rockets, 30mm bullets, and AIM-9 air-to-air missiles. All of these weapons have been used to attack enemy forces in Iraq, Bosnia, Kosovo, Afghanistan, and Syria. The A-10's two TF-34 turbofan engines add more than just power to its performance. They are much quieter than comparable engines. This makes the airplane much harder to hear and adds immensely in achieving tactical surprise when attacking from all attitudes. The Hog's engines are also extremely fuel efficient, enabling it to fly more than 1,000 miles without refueling. Calico is now repositioning his aircraft to perform a level 360-degree high G turn. It's the A10's quick turn rate and small turn radius, which enable it to work effectively over the battlefield, even under marginal weather conditions.
Let's get ready to rock fire! Fire to the left! Spice and we know how to win! Stay is what we're bringing you to! You will feel all this power! The way can roll your way! Against the will of man is made of in the back of your head! The feel of fire again! Listen to sound!
Calico just completed that turn in only 1,400 feet. This is less than the size of an average NASCAR racetrack, at well over twice the speed of your favorite driver. On the battlefield, this capability enables the Warthog to turn quickly and evade enemy air defenses. Calico is now configuring his aircraft to demonstrate the A10's slow speed controllability at his final approach speed of 120 knots. Get your print screen buttons ready. This slow speed pass will give you a good chance to see the A10's high bypass engines and unique tail design. These distinct features help mask the engine heat signature, which helps the pilot defeat infrared missiles. Let's go to the cockpit of the A10 and see if Calico has any words for us today.
We would like to thank all the staff of Virtual Beach Blast and the Virtual Airshows community for inviting us to this event. I would also like to thank all of our fans and visitors coming out to watch this show today.
Don't finish with your screenshots yet. The A10 is a premier close air support aircraft, supporting our ground forces engaged with the enemy. These forces normally include a Joint Terminal Air Controller, or JTAC, embedded in the unit. The JTAC coordinates and controls the A10 to engage the enemy. Low altitude tactical navigation is a core competency of every A10 pilot. The ability to use terrain masking techniques in a high threat environment allows today's attack pilot to surprise unsuspecting targets using the A10's weapon of choice, the awesome GAU-8 Avenger 30mm Gatling gun. Firing bullets the size of Coke bottles at almost 70 rounds per second, its big shell delivers 7 times the destructive energy of the more conventional 20mm round. Listen now as Calico obtains final attack clearance from the JTAC.
Hog 1 in from the south.
Hog 1, continue. Hog 1, you are cleared hot. It will now take Calico less than 30 seconds to get back into firing position for a second strafe attack. With 2 hogs working together, enemy forces can expect to be under A10 fire once every 10 to 15 seconds. Calico is now repositioning for his final attack, where he will simulate dropping Mark 82 500-pound bombs. These general-purpose bombs are useful for cratering airfields or destroying buildings, adding versatility to the Hog's arsenal of weapons. Calico is now performing a jink out maneuver. This continually changing 3-dimensional maneuver makes it very difficult for enemy anti-aircraft gunners to track the A10. The Warthog was built to withstand significant battle damage while having the capability to fly on a single engine and total loss of hydraulic power. The Warthog has a well-earned reputation for strength and striking power, a reputation earned in Kosovo, Afghanistan, and Iraq, where Hogs destroyed numerous enemy armored vehicles, artillery sites, Scud missiles, and was even credited with 2 air-to-air kills. Today, the upgraded A10C, armed with the state-of-the-art targeting pod, helmet-mounted queuing system, satellite communication, and data link, continues to set the standard for supporting today's Allied forces in today's joint fight. Now, from the right, a 4-point roll displaying the crisp handling characteristics of the A10. Ladies and gentlemen, Calico is now repositioning his A10 behind and to the right to set up for the dedication pass. We would like to dedicate this pass to the men and women of the armed forces and their families who support them. We would also like to remember our wounded warriors and veterans in attendance today. And finally, remember those who have given their lives defending our nations across the globe. This will be your best photo opportunity, so have your print screen buttons ready to capture this proud salute.
Somewhere down on the sand, just me and you.
Now, from behind and to your right, the Virtual A10 Demonstration team proudly presents the Dedication Pass.
Just as free.
Once again, we salute all those fighting in today's joint fight and any wounded warriors and veterans in attendance today. We especially want to thank those who have given their lives in defense of their country and all their families, which have sacrificed so much.
We drive until the city lights dissolve into a country sky, just me and you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take a moment to describe the unique history of what you are about to watch. In 1997, the leaders of Air Combat Command assembled a select group of military and civilian performers to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the United States Air Force. From this gathering, the Heritage Flight was born. It's a unique visual representation of the Air Force's history from the days of the Army Air Corps to the present. What started out as a one-time opportunity has grown in popularity and demand, and now Heritage Flights are performed at special events in the United States and around the world. Flying in formation today, a World War II era P-51 Mustang, piloted by Daniel Cujo Kalakini. Korean War era F-86 Sabres, piloted by Robbie Carl DiVirgilio and Tim Raptor Paninsky. At the United States Air Force, A-10 Thunderbolt II, piloted by Ali Calico Price.
And may the faithful proud machines who bore the sword of freedom on their wings be given the honor such a burden brings when we remain. Keep them flying, so that all to those who paid the highest price. We remember with a place of honor so deserved. For white flesh and blood and steel have earned. But may the greatest glory be reserved for the colors they so bravely serve. Keep them flying, keep them
I
flying.
would like to dedicate today's Heritage Flight to all military veterans in attendance today whose sacrifices over the years have helped preserve America's freedoms. We hope you enjoy watching this rare flight of classic and current United States Air Force aircraft on our journey from heritage to horizons.
And we
Please turn with me now and watch as this rare formation approaches from behind the crowd for its final pass. Ladies and gentlemen, that was your United States Air Force's Heritage Flight. We hope that you've enjoyed watching and taking pride in this rare display of over 70 years of air power heritage. Ladies and gentlemen, from the left, that World War II era P-51 Mustang piloted by Cujo. Close behind those two World War Korean War era F-86 Sabres piloted by Carl and Raptor. And last but not least, your United States Air Force's A10 Thunderbolt II, piloted by Calico. Ladies and gentlemen, each aircraft will be making an additional pass from your left. This will be your final opportunity to see them flying. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's demonstration. We hope you have enjoyed this brief display of just a fraction of the A-10's full combat capability. As an integral part of the most capable Air Force the world has ever known, your A-10 Warthogs are ready to defend our nation's skies, ready to aim high, fight, and win.